at Florida State University. I am a proud and first-generation transfer student from the Space Coast. That's right. An alum of Florida State University, classes of 90, 92, and 97. Standing here today is truly a great honor, welcoming all of our outstanding graduates in the company of your devoted family and friends, guests and loved ones, and alongside our incredible staff who are all around the audience and helping us out today. And to be on this stage with my colleagues, my peers, my friends, who comprise our esteemed and dedicated faculty of the College of Social Work. Welcome to the 2026 commencement for the College of Social Work. Graduates, throughout the ceremony, may you take this moment to slow time, to reflect on your journey that led you to right now, and to savor the experience of this hard-earned rite of passage on this momentous occasion. Today we celebrate your tenacity, your compassion, your commitment to complete a degree that positions you to be a change maker. And this moment marks the transition from one of student to professional, from study to action, and that makes for a powerful force for good. The work and the life and commitment you choose from this day forward may vary, but you will be united in a professional home of social workers around the world, grounded by the same North Star, our profession's shared values that illuminates our work. And I've learned along the way that this work is more than a career. It is a calling, a passion, and a privilege. So graduates, thank you for answering that call with your passion and with your courage. And as you embark on this next chapter, remember this: a meaningful life is not a destination. It is a path we carve and build each day. When we stay grounded in purpose, connection, and care for others and for ourselves, we create the kind of fulfillment that sustains us through both challenge and change. And today marks the beginning of a new season. I'd like to recognize the families and friends here with us today. We want to celebrate y'all as well. I'd like to invite parents and grandparents, spouses, partners, caregivers, children, loved ones, and friends to please rise if you would like, so we can actually recognize you and share our applause. That's kind of fun, isn't it? I'd like to now formally and properly introduce the world-class faculty of the College of Social Work behind me. Faculty members, please rise as your name is called. Director of Field Education, Professor Katrina Boone. Director of Professional Development for the Institute for Trauma and Resilient Studies, Dr. Lindy Bradley. Dr. Kayla Byers. Dr. Katie Powell. Director of International Programs, Professor Jane Dwyer-Lee. Director of the BSW Program in Professional Development, Dr. Carol Edwards. Associate Dean for Student Affairs and today's Marshal, Dr. Jennifer Farinella. Professor Jessica Brad Burkhart. Director of the MSW Program, Professor Fran Gamori. Dr. Tommy Gamori. Dr. Lisa Jackson. Dr. Shalay Jackson. Dr. Mike Killian. Professor Brenda Legaspel. Associate Dean for Culture and Community Engagement, Professor Keithan Mathis. Professor Tracy McDade. Dr. John Moore. Director of the Justice and Health Innovation Research Institute, Dr. Tanya Wren. Director of the Doctoral Program, Dr. Stephen Tripodi. And Professor Vicky Verratti. It is now my pleasure to introduce our keynote commencement speaker, Mr. Bolivar Agati. Bolivar is a two-time College of Social Work graduate, earning his BSW and MSW at FSU. And after graduating, he moved to Austin, Texas, where he worked for Child Protective Services in a wide range of positions, from diversion services to supervision. During his time in the child welfare field, he gained a great appreciation for helping children and families meet their wellness goals. Bolivar went on to earn his social work licensure and opened a private practice aimed at increasing the accessibility of mental health services for individuals and families from all walks of life. He also serves as a visiting faculty member in the College of Social Work. Please join me in welcoming Bolivar to the podium.
What an honor. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends, and graduates of the BSW, MSW, PhD programs. I'm extremely excited to have been asked to speak at today's ceremony. As you've heard, my name is Bolivar Agati, and I had the honor of being in your shoes not too long ago, completing my BSW in 2012 and my MSW in 2013 here at the College of Social Work. Today, through completion of your designated programs, we gather to celebrate something far greater than degrees. We are here to celebrate the commitment, sacrifice, and persistence you have all dedicated to a field of study that represents selflessness and service. First and foremost, I want to thank you for your dedication to the study of social work. All of you stepping into a profession that asks not just what you know, but who you are, because who you are matters. To most in this room, social work is a calling that we've all felt to help those in our community that often go unheard, and those that are often members of the most vulnerable populations. Instead of turning away, you all are gearing up to face these challenges head on. Some of you will be on the front line, working hands-on with individuals in your respective communities, while others of you will be working diligently to implement lasting policy changes that affect populations on a macro level. Regardless of which path you are on, your impact will be profound. BSWs, you are stepping into the field with fresh perspective and energy. You have learned the foundations of how to listen deeply, how to meet people where they are, and how to begin building trust in a world that doesn't always make that easy. You are entering a profession that needs your curiosity, your courage, and your willingness to learn in real time. MSWs, you have taken your commitment further. You have sharpened your skills, deepened your understanding, and spent countless hours in the field translating theory into practice. You know that social work is not about having all the answers. It's about asking the right questions, advocating when it's uncomfortable, and holding complexity without losing compassion. Doctoral graduates, you have pushed the boundaries of knowledge itself. You have researched, questioned, and challenged the systems that shape our world. Your work will influence policies, programs, and the future of this profession. You remind us that social work is not only about responding to the world as it is, but imagining and building the world as it should be. And yet, despite these differences, you are united by something powerful, a shared purpose. You believe that people deserve dignity. You believe that circumstances do not define worth. You believe that change, real meaningful change, is possible. That belief will be tested. There will be days when progress feels invisible, slow. When the systems you work within feel too rigid, slow, or broken. When the weight of other people's stories sits heavy on your shoulders. On those days, remember this. Impact in social work is not always loud. It's often quiet, steady, but deeply human. It is the moment someone feels heard for the first time. It's the small step forward after many steps back. It is the trust you build, the dignity you protect, and the hope that you help to restore. Never underestimate the power of those moments. As you move forward, I want to offer you a few thoughts to carry with you. First, stay curious. The world will change, and so will the challenges people face. Continue to learn, not just from books and research, but also from the individuals and communities you serve. They are our greatest teachers. Second, protect your empathy, but don't let it consume you. Caring deeply is your strength, but sustainability matters in this field. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Set boundaries, seek support, take care of yourself with the same intention you offer others. Third, challenge systems, not just symptoms. Social work is both personal and political. While you work with individuals every day, never lose sight of the larger structures that shape their experiences. Your voice matters in agencies, in communities, policy, and beyond. And finally, hold on to hope, not as a passive feeling, but as an active choice. Hope is what drives action. It is what keeps you showing up. Even when change feels slow, it is what transforms compassion into impact. To the family, friends, and mentors here today, your support has helped make this moment possible. Social work is demanding, and no one reaches the milestone alone. Your encouragement, patience, and belief have mattered more than you ever fully know. And to the graduates, today is not the finish line, it's a threshold, a beginning. Beyond this moment, our community is waiting for your voice, your skill, and your presence. They are systems that need your advocacy. They're individuals who will meet you at some of the most difficult points in their lives. And because of you, they will not face these moments alone. That is the responsibility you carry, and it is also a privilege. So as you leave here today, take pride in what you have accomplished, but also recognize the significance of what you are stepping into. You are not just advocates. You are not just graduates. You are bridge builders, agents of change, true difference makers. The world doesn't need you to be perfect. It needs you to be present, to be persistent, and to be willing to care, especially when it's hard. And graduates, never ever stop believing in yourself. Congrats, class of 2026. Welcome to the family. Go Noles.
Thank you so much, Bolivar. It is now my pleasure to introduce this year's student speaker, Bailey Thomas. This remarkable student was selected to speak on behalf of the students graduating today. Bailey and her guide dog, Sirius, graduate this spring with a Bachelor in Social Work. During her time at FSU, Bailey devoted herself to academics, and through her studies, she worked with Dr. Megan Martinez, aiming to create a service dog park on FSU's campus. Bailey has also been a passionate advocate for accessibility across campus. She helped create an accessible math course for the visually impaired and served as a learning assistant for the course. She also worked as an advisor for the FSU Undergraduate Research Opportunity Program to further advance course accessibility. Outside of her academics, she's been actively involved in the Wesley Foundation, finding a supportive faith community while also creating positive change in the community. Bailey and Sirius recently completed their field internship with the FSU Office of Accessibility Services. And after graduation, they plan to return to FSU for Bailey to earn her MSW degree with a career goal of becoming an advocate for individuals with disabilities. Please join me in welcoming Bailey Thomas to the podium.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bailey Thomas, and this girl next to me is my guide dog, Sirius. For those who do not know us, we're part of the BSW program, and it is our absolute honor to have been asked to speak to all of our fellow graduates and all of the amazing families who are here today. So I was asked to talk about my journey as a social work student. And I struggled to know the words to put to this experience because of how deeply I've been impacted by this community of individuals. And I realized as I struggled and I prayed over what I was supposed to say today, that I was putting pressure on myself to be perfect, to say the exact right thing that everyone needed or wanted to hear today. I thought to myself, that sounds an awful lot like something many of us struggle with as social workers. I've found that it's far too easy to fall into thinking that we have to be 100% perfect as social workers all the time. After all, aren't our clients the ones who depend on us to be the support that they need in the moment, to always have a correct answer or a solution to their struggles? And while of course, we want to be the best possible social workers to support our clients, I've learned from my journey here at the College of Social Work that perfection and pressure are not what make a social worker. We are not called to always know exactly what to say, think, or do in any moment. Now, honesty, empathy, and compassion are what we are called to have as social workers. Service, advocacy, competence, and community building are the actions and skills that define our profession. When Sirius and I stepped into the College of Social Work on our very first day, I was coming from a place of lived experience as an individual with a disability. And that means I walked in prepared to offer a new perspective, but I also walked in with a lot of self-imposed pressure to not make a mistake. And there is this underlying expectation that I carry with me each and every day, saying that I have to always represent the community of individuals with disabilities by being the perfect advocate and the perfect disability educator. So I walked in with that pressure, and I walked in with a similar pressure to be a perfect social worker right off the bat. Do you know what I found there instead of those expectations waiting for me? I found a group of faculty and staff prepared to create a space for learning that could be filled with imperfections. I found professors and instructors who reminded us that self-care is so very valuable and that no matter how much we might wish otherwise, we're still humans who are perfectly allowed to be imperfect. There were classrooms designed around having fun and getting in the moment training with peers. There were instructors just as eager to learn from the students as the students were to learn from them. And there were all of you, my classmates, my peers, my friends. A group so very dedicated to making change, but starting out just like me, with absolutely no idea what we were doing at first. It was an experience that was fun, fulfilling, a little messy sometimes, but never, ever filled with an expectation of perfection. So now I want to thank all of those people who reminded us of who we are, what we believe in, and that we matter as people. I want to first thank my mama, who always pushes me to be the absolute best version of myself and who raised me with the values that are an integral part to my identity as a social worker today. I want to thank my fellow graduates for being a support network like no other, for being willing to laugh, learn, and grow together as one big social work community. And I want to thank the faculty members who reminded us more than once that we do not have to know, do, or be everything all at once, and that we just have to be our authentic selves, and that we should never give up on making a change, no matter how impossible or imperfect that process might feel. You all mean so much more to me than I can express. As we take the next steps in our journey, whether that's to field or to further education, remember who you are and what social work stands for. Our motto is change a life, start with yours, and our lives have been forever changed in knowing one another. And for me, it has been forever changed for the better. Take a breath, take that next step, and together we can truly create the change we want to see and to be in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Bailey, so much. We'd now like to recognize exemplary students, instructors, and professors with our annual College of Social Work Awards. These awards are voted on by our student body and truly exemplify the amazing students and instructors we are so fortunate to have here at the College of Social Work. Carol, are you back on stage? Carol Edwards, please join me at the podium to celebrate our undergraduate students.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
All right, I am so excited to be the BSW program director. I always say that, am I dreaming or what? As a graduate of the program, to be the director is truly a blessing and an honor. I'm so excited for all of our graduates. This semester we have 47 BSW graduates. So when I look out on these first two rows, I see some of our amazing social work professionals now in front of me, and we look forward to seeing your future accomplishments. All right, so now I would like to present a very special award. This is the Elizabeth J. Picard BSW Student of the Year Award to a special undergraduate student selected by her peers. Our winner this year is Audrey Rose. So Audrey is coming up to positive, uplifting presence, and her dedication to both her own growth and the well-being of others makes her truly deserving of this recognition. Congratulations, Audrey. Invite my colleague and my friend, the MSW Director of the Florida State University College of Social Work, Professor Fran Gamori.
Hi. All right. Give me a second. All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Fran Gamori, MSW Director. I am so unbelievably proud of this group that is sitting in front of me. We have 146 MSW graduates this semester. And 104 of those graduates are from our online program. So if you are here, congratulations to all of you. We are so proud of you and all that you have accomplished and all that you will accomplish in the future. I would now like to present the Patricia V. Vance MSW Student Award to a very special student, Devontae Fasson. Congratulations, Devontae.